Hello and welcome back. This is Damien. I just woke up, so my head's not all together, but I had to show you guys this. As you can hear in the background, let me turn that down real quick. If I can push the right button. I'm going to turn that down real quick, and that way I can talk. I gotta, oh, yeah. Let's destroy that. I need to be in survival anyway. As soon as I get a ladder. I had to be in creative to get up to the AFK room because I haven't built the way up there yet. I built this thing at like 5 a.m. and it's Doc M77 actually. It was the video that I watched to get the idea for this iron farm, not the kill system. I'll explain the kill system in a little bit. But look at this. I've been AFK since 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours. Yeah. That is crazy numbers. That is crazy numbers. And this thing doesn't stop. It does not stop. So I'm going to try to get all this I can. I'll show you the farm real quick. I'm still in... I'm an idiot. But anyway, it's not like I don't have infinite shulker boxes. And the iron is continuously rolling in. I mean, just continuously. I mean, look at it. And I've got enough red dye now to last 2 lifetimes, so I'm going to leave this shulker here for right now so we can finish that out. But, okay, this is a kill. This is what I had to come up with. And it was the only thing I could really come up with to work. There's hoppers down here with carpet. The golems drop down. Their head is in the lava. So look, there's another one drop. Now, and that's all this is right here. It's just, these are just hoppers that shoot into that one chest. I may have to increase the size of the chest here, I believe. But this was the kill room that I came up with. That's just fence gates with lava on top of it. The golems fall through, their head stays in the lava, they burn, and I get iron. This is what I got from Doc M77. I'll put the link in the video if I can remember it. And I mean, I even built it wrong and it still works. Look, there's 2 more every 35 seconds, I think. The way I built it wrong is they're supposed to be from the end of this bed to the this middle dude here is supposed to be 4 blocks. He's supposed to be the 5th block. Instead, this little dude's the 5th block. So instead of rebuilding all the outer areas for the villagers, I just added 2 zombies to it. That's all I did. I just went this way and added the zombies so that they would have line of sight and be close enough to scare the villagers. Up top here, this is a 5x5 with a line of water down the middle. And then on this block right next to it is another line of water. There's fence on either side, and on these 2 ends are gates that are open. That's it. That's the spawning platform. Over here, you've got 3 villagers standing on a block. On top of this block is a trap door, and then that trap door is waterlogged. That water is important, so they will bounce. When they bounce, they get line of sight with the zombies, and they get scared. Then you've got the beds. They have to be oriented this way. If they're not oriented this way, you're not gonna do it. You cannot have anything under the beds themselves. No blocks under the beds. And then you have to have 3 workstations. 2 up here, and then 1 has to be down here. That way, each of the workstations are accessible. If you put the workstation here, it's not accessible, so they wouldn't be able to use it. And there's 3 villagers in here. And right out in front of them, you have that half block. You have this trap door, and you have the carpet. The carpet's important for the line of sight. It'll break line of sight when they bob. I found out this morning you need to put a button on top of this, or there will be an iron golem that spawns on this occasionally. You do that on both sides. And like I said, there's supposed to be, this guy's supposed to be block number 5, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this. So they're actually 1 block too far away from this guy, which is why I had to add these guys. So if I build another one, it'll be built right. But that's the only difference. And as you can see down there, it works. As you can see right now, every 35 seconds, it's working. And like I said, when I got done, I was like, how am I going to AFK? So I went into creative and I built this thing up here and just AFK'd up here. But as you can see, I mean, that's it. That's the whole iron farm. That's the entire iron farm. That's it. It works. Done deal. And according to Doc M, it's future proof. So no matter what they do, it's going to work because you know how everything is set up right now. And he's actually talked to some of the devs and stuff, and it's not going to change. So this is going to work no matter what, for a while at least, for a good long while, because he says it's future proof. And, you know, it's Doc M77, one of the Psycraft boys. So I definitely believe that. And I mean, look at this thing. Every 30, I think it's 35 seconds. It could be 32 seconds. I'm not sure. But I could count it down, but I'm not going to even worry about that. Yeah, phantoms are after me. But that's the iron farm. That's the whole thing. Now, as everybody should know, there's no way to villager egg an iron farm in because you cannot. There is no spawner for iron golems. You have to actually build an iron farm. And this iron farm is going on the Average Joe server. It is going on the Average Joe server. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to go build this on Average Joe. Because that is amazing. And I mean, I built it because I got tired of going down trying to find iron. And then running out of iron. Constantly needing more iron. So I said, screw it. I'm going to build an iron farm. And I went looking. And I was like, what's an easy iron farm? And Doc M's video said, here, I'm easy. I mean, you know, I made one slight miscalculation, but it still works. That's how amazing this thing is. And if I come off this side, coming this way, and go over that side, building that way, and build 2 more of these modules. I'm sorry, that was my dog checking his head. But if I build 2 more modules on this thing, I'll probably get more. And I don't even really have to AFK up here, I don't believe. I think as long as the chunk's loaded, they're going to be fucking, pardon my French, they're going to be putting out some iron golems. Alright, let me go get a bed and get rid of those phantoms. And like I said, I built it because I got tired of mining and running out of iron. So, and I had to do some game roll tests and some speed ticks and all that stuff. And half the time I didn't even know what I was doing. But yeah, look. I mean, it's just sitting there. Now I wonder if it'll drop them out from here. Because there's no way to turn this thing off. I have no way to flip a switch and turn it off. Now I probably, yep, look, there it went. I probably could put some solid blocks in front of the zombies to break the line of sight. And they would stop spawning them. But right now there is no on-off switch. And once, let's see, let's see if I can remember, because I got it built and it took about 5 minutes for everything to start working. Now I need to qualify that remark. Once I added the two zombies on the ends and they had line of sight and started scaring the villagers, it actually took about I'd say about 3 minutes, because they had to go through 2 work cycles, I think it was, and then once they went through those 2 work cycles, the iron golems started popping, man, and they haven't stopped. For right now, I'm going to leave the AFK room up there, and I'll either devise a way to get up there, or I'll just creative mode up there for right now. But I had to show this. I mean, there's no way to do a spawn egg build for an iron farm, and this is a completely 100 legit iron farm. This is real. Anybody can do this. You can do this in survival, and it will work. It will 100% work. You could probably do a better kill room than me, but I just couldn't come up, because see, I had a big area down there, and people will probably make fun of me, but because I misjudged the drop zone. Excuse me. I misjudged the drop zone, so I made a big area. And then I was like, well, how am I going to kill them? Because iron golems don't take fall damage. The reason that I have them fall so far down is because they have to get out of range. I think it's within 21 blocks. They have to get out of range of the villagers. They have to get out of range so the villagers don't detect them. So the villagers will spawn more golems. Excuse me. So, like, if you just drop them down right under here and had a kill room here, it wouldn't be out of range. And until they were dead, they wouldn't spawn anymore. So the efficiency would be way, way down. Now, Doc M says this farm produces about 400 iron an hour. I have no idea how much we just got, but I know it was way over 400. A shulker box and a half of iron. Yeah. So, I mean, and like I said, I've been here 6 hours, but apparently me being AFK doesn't mean anything. They're still gonna pop and drop. Let me go empty my inventory, and we'll try to clear out. I mean, there's enough hoppers in that thing that they could just fill up. I don't know, man. That's so many hoppers. Yeah, I can put these, I think, over here for now until I can make the dye, because I'm probably just going to make red dye out of all that. I'm going to have more red dye than anything else. I don't want to dupe the iron. I mean, I'm making legit iron here. But, I mean, look at that. That's just, wow. That is completely and 100% awesomely awesome. I told you I wasn't awake yet. Leave me alone. So I'm going to store it in blocks. And, yeah. And by the way, that's the first iron farm I've ever built. That's why I wanted an easy one. And, I mean, I've watched Doc M77 on Hermitcraft and on SciCraft. And, I mean, he's a freaking genius. Which, I mean, I have used El Mango's farms. I've used Nimbomb's farms. Nimbomb's slime farm is stupid. I mean, it is completely awesome. That's the one that I have on the Average Joe server today, is Nimbomb's slime farm. Look at that. Just in the time I've been talking on this video, look. Oh my! I gotta. I need more chest. I need more chest. I need more chest. Yeah, there we go. That's the empty one. Because I mean, I don't want to lose a bunch of iron. I really don't. But this is redonkulous. The amount of iron that this thing is producing, it's crazy. For a single player dude, that's not going to need that much iron now. All right, let's get back over and let's get this dumped out. And I started uh, the beginnings of a super smelter here, and I needed iron for hoppers, and well, that's where that whole thing came from. I needed iron for hoppers. Uh, but yeah, that is amazing. And like I said, it's pure survival. Anybody in survival can build that. Easy materials to get. The hardest thing to do is to get the villagers up there. I had to rework some iron, or not iron. I had to rework some rails and get them up there, and it was difficult. I'm not gonna lie. That's the hardest part to do. But once you get them up there, they're there. And as long as you build it correctly, they're not gonna despawn. They're not gonna, um, they're not gonna leave. Oh, I did have to name the zombies. I had to get name tags and name all the zombies. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's not difficult at all. All right, so 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours just letting it, excuse me, 6.5 hours letting that farm run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 stacks of iron blocks. 6.5 hours. I don't care who you are. I think that's awesome. Oh yeah, more of these. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to come up with a way to get rid of these because there's no way I'm going to be able. Now I'm going to make the red dye out of these, but I'm going to have to. I got to do more storage, and I got to rig up something to get rid of the peonies. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the farm. I'll go up real quick, and I will show you real quick. I had to name. That's the king. That's Joe Holes. And that's Bobby Earl, because he ain't growed up yet. He's just Bobby Earl. Excuse me again. It's early morning. Well, it's 12:45. I overslept again, but I just woke up, so yeah. But that is the iron farm I got from Doc M77. And this thing is freaking awesome, dudes. So I'm going to call it there and go get me some coffee. And I will yell at you guys in the next video. I want to thank you very much for watching. Subspace Bubble, the next one is coming. I got to go over some of my subs, and yeah. So, again, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.